Yup, microphone check. Microphone checker. Check one, two. Yo, what's good? How y'all doing out there? I want to. I today. I had something on my mind. I had something on my mind, y'all, and uh, so I go outside, take the garbage out and stuff like that, and I was just like, man, bunk it. I'm about to go in here and talk to him about this because I just need to talk to y'all about it. Um, I was in a joint. And we had these days, right? Got these days where people come in, and just like you see on the movie, yep, people come in, everybody sitting there trying to see what, I don't know about all the yelling and stuff, all that stuff they be trying to show up. Like, I be telling wife, like, no, nobody be doing all that yelling and all that. Cause everybody peeping everybody out, trying to see who in there, or whatever the case may be. But at least in the ones I've been in. But something happened one day on one of them days that impacted me for like the rest of my life. Every time I seen, every time, now I was still doing some of the things I was doing, but I knew one thing. I cannot send my son down this route. I just couldn't. And if I couldn't do nothing else, I was gonna try to do my hardest, the best that I could, the best that I know how, like the best I could, the best I know how, to try to not send him down this route, not send him down through this. But anyways, on that day, I'm with an OG. y'all about to trip. I don't do no name drops, so don't never ever try to worry about me name dropping somebody. I don't do that cornball stuff. Um, but I'm about to subscribe because I it was a weird moment for me. But his son came through there, so let's get that part in there. His son came through there, and the look that he had on him, I would have been embarrassed. Me, if I'm in there and my son come through there, I would have been embarrassed, flat out. But the look he had, the glow that he had on him, I swear, I, I'm, I'm, he the OG. I'm young. This somewhere between me being 22 and 30 because I was gone for like 8 years, right? And the look he had on him, how proud he was, because I'm like, dude, your son coming to the joint or graduated to the joint where you at, and listen, y'all, y'all not listening to me right now. He had a glow on him, like I'm looking, and I'm like, and I looked at, man, I think the sun got brighter or something. That's just how happy, just how like it, like something was accomplished in life. And when I said that had an impact on me, it if you know my son, you know what he's doing nowadays. Shout out to him. And it's not Mr. Lowry, it's Dr. Lowry. And when I say don't hand me down that pain, don't hand me down that suffering, don't hand me down your faulty ways to your kids, that's what I chose to do. Regardless of what I was doing. Regardless of what I was doing. Regardless of what they knew I was doing. Man, I didn't even like doing nothing in front of my kids. Not just directly in front of them. They might know what's going on because they was still. I didn't teach my kids to be still. I don't do all the lying, all the y'all might get some of that or whatever the case. But when it came out to my kids, I just kept it 100% about who I am and about the life. Period. Regardless of what, if something was going on with me and they mom, they see something, I never made anything that I did okay. Just like there's gateway, you use certain drug and they say it's a gateway to you doing these other drugs. When you see them doing something at a young age, it's a gateway to going down the wrong path. You got to stop that right then and there. One day, I don't know if he watches this. One day he kicked a pumpkin in with him and some kids. I treated him like he broke in somebody's house, amongst other little things. I know what route he needed to take. And the second part to this, I'm gonna take y'all a little bit over the 5 minutes. Just listen to hear me out. The second thing to this is this, and this is a shout out, and this to my homies out there doing what y'all doing out there in that life. And things might be a little bit different nowadays, so I don't know, but I can only go by what I was doing and how I was living. My son ain't built for that, and I ain't saying that's not saying he a punk or nothing. Because the Daryl, my son not none of that. Okay, when I'm talking about not built for that, I'm talking about just not built for that. Everything that comes with it. Y'all, come on, man. Y'all know that's a grind. Y'all know it's a struggle. Y'all know your life on the line every day. Just all that, just everything and all that. Like, and it ain't about him not being built for it. It's just the simple fact, like, dude, that's a dead end over there. It's a dead end. A lot of times I done talk with them and like, yeah, I live some of the best times of my life. I was able to go wherever I want to, whenever whenever. But it's other things that come with that. There's other things that just like in the end, like, and if you did it at a high level, you really can explain it to them. You really can like, and when they hear the stories and all that stuff like that, and I'm because listen, boy, peep game. I ain't the one to be, yeah, Dad, that came in and I want to, yeah, because no. I tell anybody that in a minute. And I especially told him I was an evil person. I was wrong for a lot of things I did, and I was an evil person. Because a lot of that stuff was just flat out. But to us, and that was out there, all of us that was out there, that's just part of the game. It's just the things that went out there, that came along with things out there. All that's part of the game. But let me shorten this up, man. I took too long with y'all. But I just want to let y'all know that if I was halfway part-time in their life, and some of y'all are full-time in y'all kids' life, just try it a little bit harder, man. When you see little things, you see the little bad stuff, like I say, that could lead to other bigger things. You got to stop it right then and there. I would have been embarrassed if my son would have went in a joint and I'm in there. Ain't no way I would have been proud of that. Ain't no way I would have looked at that, but no other way but failure. Take a break. Take a break. I had to wake up one day and say, let me take a break for what I'm doing. Let me stop what I'm doing so I can be here like I'm supposed to make sure that this happened, where they are in life early. I'm talking to my son about having everything done by the time you get 30. And give me 2 more minutes. Give me 2 more minutes. And it's all about just the analogy I gave both of them. It's all about sucking the poison out. You got to go cut the skin open, and you got to suck the poison out from the snake bite. And that's what I had to do with them. I ain't get it all out. They'll probably finish getting the rest out. And when they had their kids and their family, until one day you wake up, this would be a thing of the past. How I had to go through life, it just be a thing of the past. But it stopped with me. I know that it stopped with me. Regardless of what I'm doing and how I'm going through life, it stopped with them. I'm telling y'all to take this other route. Man, I love y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my kids out there. Shout out to my son. And it's not Mr. Lowry, it's Dr. Lowry. Doctor. You know what I'm saying? And what's ironic about all of that? He doing child psychology, man. He go talk to the people that was like he go talk to the people that like me when I was young, this bad, doing stuff. Is that crazy or what? Is that not the flip side? Isn't that not a flip side of things? I love y'all. Y'all better still be grinding out there. Don't be letting nobody hold y'all back. I'm out of here, man. I know this long. Sorry.